What if I told you that the itch you've been ignoring for weeks, that irritation you blamed on dry weather or a new soap, might not be caused by either of those things? What if that seemingly harmless sensation is actually one of the last ways your body has found to warn you that something serious may be happening inside? There is a fact that many people never hear from their doctors. A significant number of patients diagnosed with advanced cancer later reported experiencing persistent itching in specific areas of the body, months and sometimes even years before their diagnosis. They felt the warning sign, but nobody taught them how to recognize it. Today, we're going to talk about 5 critical areas of the body where persistent itching should never be ignored. Before we continue, share this video with someone you care about. Information received at the right moment can make all the difference. Also, turn on notifications so you don't miss future health alerts. And if you've ever experienced an unusual itch that worried you, type the number 1 in the comments. As a physician, I've met countless patients who received their diagnosis later than they should have, and in many cases I heard the same sentence. "Doctor, I had been feeling a very strange itch for months, but I thought it was nothing." Today, I'll explain 5 specific areas where itching deserves attention and the science that may explain why it happens. One important clarification: most itching is not cancer. The vast majority of cases are completely harmless. The goal of this video is not to create fear, but to provide information that could help someone seek medical attention sooner. Let's begin. The story of Beatriz. Beatriz was 72 years old. For 8 months, she suffered from an intense itch in her legs. She tried creams, changed hygiene products, and visited multiple specialists. Nothing helped. Further testing eventually revealed early-stage lymphoma. Certain forms of lymphoma can release inflammatory substances called cytokines. These molecules circulate through the bloodstream and in some cases stimulate nerve endings, causing persistent itching. Warning signs: lasts for weeks or months, becomes worse at night, concentrated mainly in the calves and shins, does not improve with common treatments. If you've experienced something similar for more than 4 weeks, talk to your doctor. Type 2 in the comments if you've ever felt a deep itch in your legs. The story of Richard. Richard, 65, described the sensation as an internal fire between his shoulder blades. He changed mattresses, pillows, detergents, and even sought alternative treatments. Nothing worked. Months later, he was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer. When certain tumors affect the normal flow of bile, substances can accumulate in the body and trigger intense itching. Common features: deep, persistent sensation. Doesn't improve with massage. May be accompanied by mild nausea. Sometimes appears alongside dark urine or yellowing of the skin. Type 3, if you know someone who experienced something similar. The story of Professor Anthony. Anthony, a 58-year-old university professor, constantly felt a tingling sensation across his scalp. There was no dandruff, rash, or visible irritation. Months later, he developed swollen lymph nodes and severe fatigue. The diagnosis: Hodgkin lymphoma. How to recognize it? No visible flaking or skin changes. Worse at the end of the day. Increased sensitivity to touch. Possible lumps in the neck or behind the ears. If this symptom persists without a clear dermatological explanation, don't ignore it. Type 4 if this information surprised you. The story of Helena. Helena, a 54-year-old nutritionist, believed the itching around her nipple was caused by her bra or a fabric allergy. She treated it with creams for months. Eventually, she was diagnosed with inflammatory breast cancer. Warning signs: persistent itching around the nipple or areola. Local warmth in the breast. No improvement with creams. Changes in skin texture. Visible differences between one breast and the other. Type 5 if you think more people should know about this warning sign. The story of Joaquim. Joaquim, 69, suffered from intense anal itching for more than a year. Because of embarrassment, he never discussed it with anyone. He assumed it was hemorrhoids. When he finally sought medical care, doctors discovered anal cancer in a treatable stage. A similar situation happened to Ines, 65, whose persistent vulvar itching turned out to be early-stage vulvar cancer. When should you be concerned? Lasts more than 3 weeks. Doesn't respond to common treatments. Limited to one specific location. Skin color changes appear. Becomes worse at night. Never allow embarrassment to become a barrier between you and your health. Type 6 in the comments if you've ever hesitated to talk about a symptom because it felt uncomfortable. The 5 Criteria Alert Protocol. If 2 or more of the following apply to you, seek medical evaluation promptly. Criterion 1. The 4-week rule. Most harmless itching improves within days. If yours lasts longer than a month, it deserves attention. Criterion 2. Treatment resistance. If creams, moisturizers, antifungals, or standard remedies haven't helped, the cause may require deeper investigation. Criterion 3. Associated systemic symptoms. Pay attention to unexplained fatigue, weight loss, low-grade fever, or night sweats. Criterion 4. Deep internal sensation. The itch feels as though it comes from beneath the skin rather than from the surface. Criterion 5. Strategic location. The itching occurs in one of the 5 areas discussed today: calves, upper back, scalp, breast area, or intimate regions. Remember, many cancers have significantly better outcomes when detected early. Do not ignore persistent changes in your body. Pain often appears later. Sometimes itching appears first. As we reach the end of this video, remember the stories we've discussed today. Beatriz, who trusted her instincts. Richard, who waited too long. Professor Anthony, who recognized the warning signs. Helena and Joaquim, who chose to investigate symptoms they could have ignored. Each of them made a decision that changed the course of their lives. Now I have 3 requests. First, share this video with someone you love. They may need this information today. Second, leave a like if you found this content helpful. It helps more people discover these important health messages. Third, tell me in the comments which of the 5 warning signs surprised you the most. I read every comment. Take care of your body. It's the only place you have to live. See you in the next video. Many blessings.